Today we're going to be looking at a lat drop-ish type of move from the Russian Thai. Let's get right into it. So this is Mickey O'Malley. He's going to be the wrestler shown in most of the clips. So here you see he has a traditional Russian Thai 2-on-1, head low. Opponent goes for the headlock. Now this is very necessary with this move. It's a Russian Thai lat drop dependent on your opponent putting you in some type of headlock position, or at least reaching around to your lat. He sits to his hip and he pulls. So the Russian Thai hand that's above the elbow is pulling that shoulder down, and he's using his head to also push. Keeps the arm. 6 points, possibly even a pin. Very low risk as well. Next clip is Ragusin at the U.S. Open. Opponent snaps. Collar tie. Ragusin goes Russian Thai. Now the reason I showed this is because this is the only example you'll see where the person is not in a headlock. However, it's the same. The head is still underneath the arm and can push into that armpit area. So it's the same, but the opponent was actually grabbing the back lat like into the armpit. Sits to his hip the same as that way. Now he didn't hold, but this is freestyle, so his feet to back, 4 points regardless. So you can see he has the Russian Thai, 2-on-1. Also see his opponent had him in the headlock. Couldn't see it from the other side, but now we can see it. Now he makes a mistake here. He gets the takedown, obviously, but he doesn't get the 6 points. He doesn't get the 4 back points that he could have got, or possibly even a pin, because he reaches too soon. With this move, when you land, you want to hold it. We'll see Mickey O'Malley in the first clip. If you watch that back, you'll see it, and the rest of the clips are all Mickey O'Malley, so you'll also see it. He consistently gets back points with this move. If you're going to go big with this, you might as well get the most benefit out of it. You can see that other hand that I have the arrow pointing to. It should have stayed on the wrist. He reached around too soon, allowing his opponent to roll through with that momentum. And he just got the 2-point takedown. So he gets the Russian Thai. You can see it right there. Now he sits to his hip, but his opponent doesn't fall. So what he does, this is super important. So as you can see, he's in the headlock. That's step number 1. Now this one's a little bit different because he actually changes it into a dump type of motion. How does he do that? Well, the Russian Thai hand that's above the elbow, he's keeping that. So now it's just a dump, and he's running his feet like it. And you can see his other hand is no longer on the wrist, so he no longer has the 2-on-1. He needed it to initiate the move, but now he's just running his feet. He runs it to the opponent's back, and as you guys heard in the clip, he ends up collecting 4 back points. You can see him hesitate to go like reverse half, but then he just grabs the elbow again, which is like an upper body turf. That's what I call it. And I love this clip. The reason I love this clip is because it's clearly shown that he does not have a traditional 2-on-1. This is the one I used for my thumbnail. He does not have a traditional 2-on-1. The opponent's hand that he has 2 hands on, the opponent's arm that he has 2 hands on, that hand is still on the back of his head. So you don't even have to clear it. You don't even have to get the hand off of your neck in order to do this move. But obviously still in the headlock, and he still hits it. And throughout the move, you can see him sit the way he always sits. You can see that a hand never leaves Mickey O'Malley's neck. You see how patient he is. When the opponent, besides reaching, he just kept that arm. The opponent tried to roll through. When he couldn't, he turned back into him. Made it easy. Two and one, headlock. Collar tie from the opponent. You can see Mickey go 2 and 1. Opponent goes headlock. This one's difficult. The opponent's on his knees. So Mickey sits, but he actually uses the lower hand on the Russian tie to push against the opponent's hips when he goes to do it. Finishes it the same way, kind of like a pancake finish. Got that elbow. Opponent can't do anything. This is Patrick Kennedy. He's going to be a starter next year for the University of Iowa. This one's pretty textbook. Now, in freestyle, not only is it automatically fit your back, but you also go into a trap arm gut type of position as well. So it just has good application for freestyle as well. Goes Russian tie. I'm just going to play this one all the way through. You can see that he's in the headlock. Keeps that elbow. This is Edsel from Penn State. Didn't start last year, but I believe started the year before at 165. Now, this is another example of not needing to clear the opponent's collar tie in order to do this move. Kind of speed it up a little bit right here. He's being patient with it. You don't need to rush this position. Now look at this. I want you guys to really look at this. He doesn't have a traditional Russian. Just like the other clip that I showed, the one that is the thumbnail, he does not have a traditional Russian. The opponent's hand of the arm that he has the 2-on-1 on is still on the back of his neck. I want you to pay attention to that, because that means that once you get that 2-on-1, that even if it's not a traditional Russian, you can still hit the move. You guys know that I like versatility in the moves. I like flexibility. What if you're not able to get that hand off the back of your neck? You can still hit the move. So I love that there's no one specific way you have to do it in order for it to work. Sits like he always does. Opponent has the headlock, which we clearly see. He eventually ends up turning them in the trap arm gut, but I didn't want to keep playing it. This is the last clip. 2-on-1, headlock. I mean, this stuff is textbook. Grabs it. I'm just going to play this one all the way through because you guys know the steps at this point. 2-on-1 headlock. In this clip, you can see it clearly. He's waiting. He's being patient. Not rushing anything. Doesn't have to. He has control. He sits. Opponent's to his back. That's that. Mickey O'Malley offensive arsenal is, I love it. I also did a video of him and Bo Nickel in their double over offense. Mickey O'Malley is also very good at a double over lat drop, double over outside trip. So his offense is, he's a very dangerous wrestler, feet to back. Love this move. So hope you guys like it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you.